This conference will now be recorded.
Are you able to see my screen?
Yes, I'm able to see.
Yeah. So which concept?
MySQL.
That's what.
Rollback.
Which
Rollback.
rollback? After that? Which command?
Okay. To drop.
Okay. Fine. Delete command is done. Okay.
Yeah.
You can delete. Delete from EMP where number equal to. You can delete. You can use that. Delete from EMP if you do, it will delete everything. Okay. I think we have applied delete from EMP only, right? Yesterday.
Yeah.
Okay. Deletion we have done. See, when it comes to deletion, it deletes everything. Got my point, right? Now structure will be there. We have got one more command called as truncate EMP. Right on? Truncate table name.
Yes.
Truncate is meant for deleting all the values from the table. Truncate is meant for deleting all the values from the table, but structure will be there. Remember this. Structure will be there. Completed, right? So truncate is meant for deleting all the values, but what will happen? Your table structure will be available. Clear, right? Next, what is the difference between truncate and delete?
All the
See, structure is there. Delete also deleted all the values, structure was there. Truncate also deleting all the values, structure is there. What space? Next. Anything else? Okay, let me tell you the answer. Truncate, after truncation, by any chance, rollback will not work. Deletion, rollback will work. Make it up. Got my point, right?
Yes.
Next, when it comes to this particular truncate, it is not DML command, it is DDL command. Delete is DML command. You can check it out. The first class itself I have mentioned that. Correct now?
Yeah.
Yapa. చెప్పాను కదా ఫస్ట్ క్లాస్ లోనే. Check this one. Okay, then drop table emp. This is meant for dropping your table. Complete data will be deleted, as well as table also will be dropped. Okay now, let's say if that particular table is having some data, okay now, the data also will be gone, as well as table structure also will be gone. Now if I say DSC EMP, it will show frenzil EMP doesn't exist. Okay na? Make a note.
This drop table, will that rollback will happen for this?
No. Only for insert, update, delete, rollback will happen.
Okay, for drop also rollback will not.
A drop also, rollback will not happen. That's what.
Okay.
Clear, right?
Yeah.
Any doubts so far? Okay. Next one. Right on? Heading? Okay. Subqueries నేను చూస్తున్నాం కదా. Now joins. Right on heading joins. What is meant by joins?
Two rows, columns, etc.
It is a process of, right on? It is a process of combining tables based on the it's a process of combining tables based on the columns available in two different tables. Then it is called as joins. Right on? Types of joins. Types of joins. Okay na? So before getting into this particular join, first thing what we need to know is what is primary key. Exactly whatever he was asking, that concept came, he disappeared. Okay. Now, fine. Tell me, what is meant by primary key?
Which is not allowed to be done.
That's it? Anything else? Say. Right on? There are different types of constraints available. There are different types of constraints available within our databases. Among that, first one is not null. Okay, na? What is meant by not null? Yes.
Should be a null.
Yeah. Right on. This is a constraint which will be applied for a column for not accepting null values. Okay, na? Next. Say, I'm creating a table. Okay, so not null. That means this particular column will not allow null values.
Only care.
Huh.
Ename.
Yes, only ename column will not allow null values. That means you cannot skip that particular name from the insertion. Is that clear, Frenzil?
Yes, Sridhar.
That is first constraint. Next, write down. Second constraint, that is unique. This is a constraint which will not allow duplicate values to be stored into the column. Clear, right? What is the meaning?
Duplicate column means it will be like alphanumeric or
Duplicate values. Let's say phone number is there. That a phone number, I don't want it to be duplicated. Let's say each and every student should have a unique phone number. That's what each and every employee should have unique phone number, right? For that, how can you make it unique? For that, see, employee salary. Next, no, I will take employee phone number this time. Okay, it is of integer type only. Integer type unique. Spelling correct, na? Clear, right? So what did you understood? Unique will allow only unique values, no duplicates. Null will not allow null values, but it will allow duplicates. Got my point, right?
Yeah.
Yes or no, Frenzil?
Yes.
And a unique can allow null values. Remember this.
Okay.
Got my point, right?
Yeah.
That has this one, this has that one. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, my question is, what is primary key then? Tell me. Combination of not null and unique is called as primary key. Right? That means it won't allow null values, it won't allow duplicates also. Clear, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Third one.
Primary key. Yeah. Primary key is a constraint which won't allow which won't allow
Not null values.
which won't allow null values as well as duplicate values also. See, here I have created a table with employee number integer, primary key, employee name character not null, employee phone number unique. Make a note. Any doubts?
No.
Can I have the next one?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, let me show you the insertion. Primary key, I'll insert 1. See, data is getting inserted. Got my point, right? Data is getting inserted. Open. Next. Let's say if I try to execute this one again, see, duplicate entry 1. 1 again will not be allowed. In our previous case, if you execute 1, it will get allowed. Okay, na? Now, I will change this one to 2. It won't allow because 12 is unique. Okay, na? Because unique won't allow duplicates. Correct, na? See?
Yeah.
Now that has allowed, because null only one time it will allow. Clear, right?
Yes, sure.
Yes. So like this, we have got three important constraints what you have to consider. Clear, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So one table we have created with this particular column values, and we have inserted the details also. Next, you want to make a note? Make a note.
At a time, we need to enter all values.
Hmm?
Continuously, 1 year 12 we had, right? Again, 2, like B, 14.
In a single query
Single
only.
query.
Single query. No?
Every time we have to individually.
Yes, individual. That's it. Okay, na? Single query manamu programmatic, in programmatic way you have to write it. This is query. You have to write a procedure, you have to write a trigger, like this kind of PLSQL functionalities you have to write. These are individual queries. Clear, right? Can you have the next one?
Yeah, sure.
Next. Write down heading auto increment. What is auto increment? Auto increment is a constraint which is meant for incrementing the values automatically based on the values getting inserted. Okay, na?
Yeah.
Usually, auto incrementation will be used for IDs. Any incrementation IDs will be there, right? For that kind of scenarios, we will take the help of auto incrementation. Clear, right? Now, how this auto incrementation will be there, we are going to see right now. Employee is there. This employee, which company he belongs to, that we want to check it out. For that sake, I'll create one more table called as company. Got my point, right? Now, create table employee name otherwise C name. Okay, na? You can make use of auto increment over here, increment, where only one auto column, only one. Sorry. You can make use of this one, auto increment. You just make a note of this. This has to get a create table company by number, which is of integer type.
I guess that C name is come. It should be E name.
Okay, no problem. Actually, this should get inserted. And I'll make this one. Okay. See, I have created this table. Now you can check it out. I have to make that auto incrementation as primary key. Without making the primary key, it is not allowed. Make it as primary key. Okay. Now see, we have got two tables right now. Okay. But this company table, see first DSC EMP, we have got employee table. Employee number, it won't allow null values. Null values, no, it is a primary key. And employee name, it won't allow null values and it is not primary key. Employee phone number, null values it will allow, but it is unique. Default value is null. Clear, right? Same way. Now, here, this particular employee number with here also number I'll store. This employee number, he is working for this company name. Clear, right? For that employee number, let's say it's just like this is what my employee details. I'll say, could you please find out which company I'm working in the sense? We will be having one global database where if I enter my employee number, which company I'm working for, it will show you. Got my point, right? What is that? VLOOKUP.
VLOOKUP we can do in Excel.
Excel VLOOKUP we can do. Some other websites are there where based on your employee ID only you can find it out the companies where he is working for basically. Clear, right? Now here I'm using that based on employee number. What is the company name he is working? We need to find it out. Say employee number. This one it is unique and primary key. Even here also it is unique and primary key as well as auto incremented also. Here company name, I have to specify it will allow null values, default value is null. Let me insert some company details. Okay, na? First let me check it out, what are the employees available. Okay, these are the employees. Say now I want to insert company values. Anyway, employee number will be auto incremented, right? So I don't want to insert employee number. I can directly insert company name. Let's say tester is the name of the company. Clear, right? Yes or
Yes,
no?
Sridhar.
Frenzil?
Yeah. Yeah, Sridhar.
Now,
Yeah.
say, now which company this particular person one is working? We want to see that. See, select star from EMP E, comma, company C, where E dot employee number to C dot employee number. See, it is retrieving everything. Now I don't want everything in the sense E dot employee number, comma, C dot C name. See, now I want to retrieve employee number and company name from employee table alias is E. Instead of giving big name, short name I have given as alias. Pet name you can consider. Instead of giving company, I'm giving short name as C. Where whose employee number in employee table, employee number in company table, if it matches, then retrieve that employee number and company name from both the tables. Clear, right? Make it note.
Yeah.
Any doubts so far?
No.
Okay. In this way, we can match the records and we can fetch the records from that particular respective tables. Okay. Can you open next one? Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Next. Any duplicate records are there? No, right?
Employee name.
Okay. Okay, employee name is duplicated. Okay, now I want to get unique employee names. Distinct means unique. If the records are repeated, mean the data is repeated, but also it will fetch only one record. Make it out. Clear, right?
Yeah.
Suppose that same employee has different salary.
Same employee.
Three salaries it has.
Huh.
If you take first salary only, two salaries.
We are not considering salaries. We are retrieving only particular column.
The column unique.
Yes, column uniqueness. Okay, no? Let's say if he is multiple times his names are appearing, why should I need to consider? So unique records only we have to take. Got my point, right? Next we'll go for having. Next class is having. Right? Having. Having is a
Can you spell it? Having.
having, Having.
Okay.
Having is a clause which is meant for retrieving the details based on the grouping. Wait. This I cannot apply for this kind of table. I'll create one more table, okay? Na? So like this, we have got some employees who has worked for some n number of hours. Say here F employee 8 hours only worked, E employee 6 hours, C employee 14 hours, A employee has worked 12 hours, B employee has worked 14 hours. Okay, na? Let me insert one more. Okay. One more employee. One more same employee only. A has worked 2 days. Got my point, right? Now I want to retrieve the employees B also. Okay, let me keep it. Now I want to retrieve the employees who has worked for 2 days. Got no point, right? Select star ename only. Ename comma count of work H hours as means alias, okay na? Total working hours from MP1, okay na? Group by based on what we need to group it, based on employee name. Okay now first we have grouped it only this much. I'm not applying having, I will apply having also. See, whenever I apply this one, I'm grouping based on the employee name. Based on the employee name, I'm grouping and I'm finding count of hours, how many working hours. See, A has worked for 2, B has worked for 2 days, C has worked for 1 day, E has worked for 1, F has worked for 1. Okay, on the top of this only, I will apply having. This is clear, right? Any doubts?
Yeah.
First you make a note of this.
We need to create a table and we need to insert values.
You insert some values. Done, right?
Yeah, yes, sure. Done.
Yeah. Now, see, I want to retrieve the employee count of working hours as this total working hours from employee 1 group by employee name who is having count of working hours greater than 1, who has worked more than 1 days. I'm retrieving. See, A has worked for 2, B has worked for 2. Clear, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, hello.
Clear, right?
Yes, Sridhar. Clear.
Any doubts so far?
No.
Okay. Right on. Heading. What is MongoDB? What is MongoDB? Yes, sir.
Non-SQL.
Okay, right on. MongoDB is a database MongoDB is a database which is meant for MongoDB is a database which is meant for holding the data in the form of JSON. Where JSON will be representing the content and holding the content by taking the help of list and dictionaries. List and dictionaries. Clear, right? Next. This is an open sourced. This is an open source unorganized database which will be used for holding the data in the form of documents. Which will be used in the form of documents. Basically, if you need to hold the data for different types of unstructured data, then we have to take the help of MongoDB. Okay. Now, unstructured data, in the sense, what is meant by unstructured data? I think I have explained a brief description about MongoDB. No? Tell me. What is meant by unstructured data? Any idea? Yes or no?
Maybe numbers on the employee name.
See, let's say I want to store employee details, 5 employee details I want to store. In all the 5 employee cases, you just take first employee, whatever the fields will be there, second employee and fifth employee also will have same fields. Correct, na? Let's assume one employee is an internship candidate. He don't have salary. Then what we will do, we will keep his salary as null. Otherwise, we will keep the salary as zero, something like this. Correct, na? So hardly 1 or 2 columns for few employees only, the fields will be empty. Correct now. In that cases, taking up organized database like MySQL, Oracle, these kind of things is good option. Okay, na? 99% the fields will be matching for all the other fields. Okay, na? All the other rows fields will be matching. When it comes to the scenario, let me take one scenario where the fields will not be matching. Okay, Amazon Now is there. I hope you might have heard about it. Yes or no? Amazon Now. 1 or 2 hours delivery app is there, right? Frenzil.
Yeah, correct.
Amazon people only, they have one more app called as Amazon Now, where those people, they will deliver the goods. I'm not promoting Amazon right now here. They will deliver the goods within 2 hours or something. Okay, na? Where that is a different concept. Okay, if you want, you can go and check in Google Store. You'll get to know more about this. Okay, my intention over here is Amazon Now people, they won't sell all the products within 2 hours. What are the things they can get it? Nearby, whatever the supermarkets are there, with that particular supermarkets, they'll tie up and they'll get the products. Now, in that, if you just check it out, we have got certain electronic gadgets also, mobiles, all those things. Let's say if you ask iPhone latest version, whatever has been released, within 2 hours, they cannot get, because that may not be available nearby stores. They will say, no, it cannot be placed. That listing only will not be there. Got my point, right? So, whichever are frequently available, nearby available, those things will be listed. So, electronic gadgets, vegetables, fruits, 3 things we will assume right now. Now, you take vegetables. Vegetables, what are the fields you will store in the database? Amazon Now database, what are the fields you will be storing? About vegetable, let's take one brinjal. What are the fields you will be storing? What is the name? What is the color? When it is packed? What is the price? How many pieces you'll get for a pack? Vitamins, minerals, other things will be there. So around 20 fields. Correct?
Yeah.
Reviews, etc., etc. This much will be there, around 20 fields. Same way for fruits also, around 20 fields. Almost fruits and vegetables, the fields will be matching. Okay, na? Some places cages will be there, somewhere some places pieces will be there. Same thing if you are trying to store mobile in that, is it possible? Because mobile will have name, mobile will have manufacturing date, mobile will have camera, front camera, back camera. Next, what is the RAM capacity? What is the ROM capacity? That this and all, like this 100 plus fields will be there. Got my point, right? Warranty, guarantee, that this and all will be there. Where the fields for first 2 products and third product is not matching. Like this, when you are storing different products, the fields will not be matching only. Clear, right? In that scenario, going with organized database like MySQL, creating n number of fields and keeping for vegetables, fruits, keeping that fields empty only for this one mobiles, filling the fields is not a right way of coding. Got my point, right? You have to choose a database which will allow you to insert whatever you want. That is what MongoDB. Is that clear?
Yeah.
Yes. In MongoDB, which columns you want, which columns you have, that particular data only you can insert. Whatever you don't have, don't insert. It will not allocate memory for that. Got my point, right? That is what the specialty of MongoDB. How this MongoDB will be installed, how to use that MongoDB in tomorrow's session, we are going to start. Okay, let him also come so that we can set it up. We can work it out on this. Okay, and the queries, it will this is not RDBMS database. When it comes to this one, MySQL, Oracle, all these things are RDBMS. Yeah, relational database. You can connect 2 tables. You have seen that scenario. We have got so many other types of connections also, but as per our programming, we don't need all those things. So we have limited to one type of connection only. Where with respect to your MongoDB, we don't have any connections as such. You don't need to joins anything. You don't need to do primary key, nothing. Got my point, right? Any type of data, any type of values will be allowed with respect to your MongoDB. How that looks in tomorrow's session. Clear, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Bye.